Blessings, everybody. Transferring, making space, doing copies, putting things on USBs, keeping record of everything, because these people are crazy and deleting stuff and so forth. I may have to open up another channel and keep the information up. It takes a lot of energy to do such, especially because I'm in the middle of nowhere and off-grid. It takes energy from other things that I have, things that I need to get done. Yeah, because of the way my head is, I'll get myself ran over by those things, trying to keep up something just for it to be an inspiration to someone's inner child and outward childness. Know that it's accomplishable. But yeah. I don't know. Love and light, everybody.
Inspiration. You just always gotta keep creating, and you never know. Inspire ones will find you. I don't know.
You gotta have a way for them to find you, though. That's what I'm fighting for. They're bringing it on all speed, and fucking people from Iraq keep taking down my videos that have stuff with Dikr in it. I mean, it's insane. They keep writing rebuttals and so forth. It's fucking crazy, y'all. That sucks. That's crazy. 26 views is from the first day, and there hasn't been no change in that. These people are blocking my stuff. These ones the other day I put up after the rebuttal, my analytics went backwards. It's like, you guys are, why are you blocking suppressed things from people being able to see information? I realize why everything, not just with Dikr in it, the stuff with Dikr, because of the time of brother saying his stuff, of him calling himself the Messiah and all that bullshit, and telling his women to do what they were doing, are all tied into each other. The videos that have such information screen recorded from their own words also have the Dikrs. meat prices are having an issue. I'm like, looks like right now where they're doing the thing again. Like last year. They're selling our good stuff and importing the fucking, ugh. Scary and sickening. Go walk down and see what the hell that noise is. Once this video switches over. It's too loud to be a woodpecker. I'm gonna follow the horseshoe kitty. Snowshoe samurai. What's going on down here? Oh man, the blackberries are coming back.
Yeah. Been like 3 years since we're done.
What are you being all weird? Is there something down here? If he gets like that when the mountain lion and shit's around.
Alright, well. That's good to know.
And the deer and stuff. He's doing his little call. What do you sense, Papa? What's out there? On drone 0.01. I'm coming in, widen this out, and then redo the inside of the creek. We were talking about the blackberries again. Blackberries are coming up good, and they produce these big old berries.
These already have flowers. Berries have flowers already. Oh, that's cute.
And they've come up fast over right there. I don't know if this is going to make it this winter. This shit's almost washed all the way out. Oh no. There's blue paint on the redwood now. See it? Showing our boundary marker. Or a property line.
Oh, see.
They need to come in and cut this. Huh. Well, that wasn't a woodpecker. Wasn't down here. I always like to see what's going on the property. Oh, Mama. Yeah, Papa. Yeah. He's going to walk with us. I thought I'd have a kitty follow me around in the mountains. My mountain kitties when I grew up, they were in the cities. And we got them. Feral like you. They ain't like you though.
We're doing this.
Man, this climate's crazy.
I want to go crystal hunting.
Gonna go dig down at the hole together and come back up. Get stuff done together. It gets done faster.
Together.
Together.
It's funner together.
Yeah. And then, oh, you dig better and you do this. It's like, dude, if we do it together, we get it done faster. I help we do the house. You help me do this. We do it as one. It's more fun. I gotta dig that pond, dig a pond for that one, dig a pond for this one, and dig a pond over here. Pond down there. Shut it. End of the road. Pond can be right there.
Oh, watch it.
That's the road going down that way to the pond area. Into the office today. Oh, 35 by 13 wide by, right now I got it at 5 foot deep. Maybe there's a rock, I'll roll it that way. Get this all dug out. It'll be about 22,000 gallon hole. Rather reservoir, gonna do 2. It's gonna be our start. Water hydro plant.
I definitely want to be naked and afraid with you.
So like I said, this right here is the level with the water height over there. So I'm about 2 feet down into that. But this is all white clay. With quartz and AU and sulfur in that. If you want to look for it, as I stated, as you were saying you wanted to do. This is the vein. But I just got to get the rest of this red dirt to right there, like I was saying to you when we were sitting there. I just got it right here. And then this is level. This is already 2 feet down into that. And take this down, since this is higher than I am tall. Same height as me. I wanted to go down either shoulder height down to my feet or waist height to my feet down. I would have to measure from that down, but then we'd have this full. But when we get the liner, we'll have to do to cover this. And what I want to do is dig this out underneath, since it's clay, and make it a bellow. Bevel it. Excavate this side, so that there's space, more water space. So take all this beautiful clay. Excuse me. And extract all the rare earth minerals out of it by slamming it with ions. Use it as our positive in our Lenr. That's the dot I found. So I can roll it that way. Sound of generators. So glad we don't have to do that. I was shooting power from here all the way over and into the other field. Moves things over. Now it's time for permanent power. for being able to suppress fire and so forth. This is a half, almost get the amount of water to put a ½ inch across 1 acre where we're at, the water saturated. And duplicate this because there'll be one here, one across for the different plants as it goes up and gets pumped, and then it comes down for generating power, and then a main pond that's big enough for helicopters. Top there. Love and light.
That one up, and then we'll do more like one introductory and then another one with the hives and whatnot.
Our nephew in Argentina, our brother started a bee apiculture to help sponsor Love, Energy and Blessings. Has some beautiful hives generating beautiful energetics with plasma. And our 8-year-old nephew Vicente, inspired by his tia, he's acquisitioned his tia as this video editor and so forth, visual communications person, and very interesting. Beautiful.
And his main goal is to inspire other kids to get into apiculture because he finds a true connection there. It makes him really be present and aware of the environment, of the fauna, the flora, everything that comes. He has a deep-rooted culture of the Pachamama, respect for the earth, an understanding of how blessed we are, and the faith that it takes to be part of it too. And so he would like to share his knowledge and hopefully inspire other kids. They're gonna be. My brother was saying that the guy head of the apiculture association in that region. My brother had said they were gonna do it, and he said that if they needed to let him know if they wanted to acquire more knowledge in a technical way or whatnot, that they would be up to
helping.
Yeah, that they want to help.
The knowledge that we shared with them, did it help and reverberate back in with the spermatica?
Yeah, and I think hopefully in time they can start them raising their own queens and making their own genetics and so on. But for now, as far as I know, they're acquiring the queen, but the insight that you give him gives him also information to know how old she is, how much information she has, and part of the process. So yeah, it was something that they didn't have in their repertoire, I believe, or curriculum. More information is better.
All up-to-date stuff and everything. And ways of understanding genetics to a finite is the best for understanding how to keep your hives from dying off and the proper propagation of genes for the future.
See. Isn't to be coming here, he's gonna be like, okay, Tia, we need to go to the hardware store. Let's buy a couple of woods, get a few 2x4s and make some frames, and let's make you a hive, because it's a shame that you don't have one, Like the boy, they're fabricating them. He's like, put the frame together, then he made the holes, and then he put the wire through it, and then he was short on the wire. And it's like, Juani, you could have told the boy that you first like sort of calculate, how much you're gonna know lengthwise. So, because it's like tying your shoes, then he's having a hell of a time like passing it through.
And it's a learning experience. It's just
absolutely.
like when you're pulling wire in electrical.
In a house. Taking into account the corners and how
corners
much that
and
eats. He had the spool, so he kept pulling on it. He didn't cut it.
Yeah.
He kept pulling through it, but he could have explained more on that side too, maybe.
Yes and no. What I'm getting at is the young man hadn't cut it yet.
No.
Therefore, he didn't mess up.
No, he didn't.
In my eyes, the mess up is when you
cut it, and then you have waste of material, or you had to start all over.
Hey, Over on this side, the red we need to do, not the white.
Okay.
That's
I just don't want to be on that side because I'm always standing on my dirt and I just never did.
this is what needs to be removed. Not that. That is what color? And this is what color? This is topsoil. This is clay. We get that out the way.
Oh, I love this. It's going to be all full of life. We're going to be swimming underneath it. Yeah, I'm stoked for Vicente. Hopefully he enjoys it.
So yeah, with this stump where you're at, is going to be the inside. Where your right foot is out of the water. Where the shovel is in the water. Now you're in the water. So we need that dirt right there. Envision it, baby, envision it.
I'm in the water.
You're in the water.
I'm having a hard time envisioning things.
Clean your window.
Like picturing things and
Clean off the mirror.
passing it more than a thought.
Clean your
or
window.
like you want it.
Clean the window. Squeeze you the window.
Like my intuition is right, but
Squeegee
I'm
the
having
window.
a hard time.
Squeegee the window.
Squeeze the window.
Squeegee the window. Prophecy on yourself. I'm having a problem. No, I'm seeing clearly. Have I been working on squeegeeing my window? I don't know. My psychic visualization is good, but envisioning something you find that's completely different, but also the same. One you do, the other one you don't cultivate. One comes from what? Walking and chewing gum at the same time. Otherwise you're daydreaming. And you can tell that one's not there. And then when you come back, it's like, huh, what were you thinking about? I don't know, I can't retain it. Others, we write what we want on a piece of paper and fuck, it happens. I speak it into existence and it happens. People think we're narcissistic. But yet all the people that are actors and other things like that that have done such, that I show you a piece of paper. Hey, I said this at this time, and guess what? It's like nocebo in yourself or placebo in yourself. What do you give the time decay, locality, probabilities, engines to transport you into? Your optimal information vector system to be observed in a mass hallucination as one or the other. Getting it in, kids. Almost past this part right here. Just gonna breaking up this part right here. We're gonna do 10 by 10. All this is gonna be netted and closed. This is gonna be our chill spot. Nipping in. This little section right here we gotta take out. And nice water. Good deep water hole. Be like 10 feet, 12 feet deep.
So imagine I'm swimming on the water right now. Just visualizing how
See,
deep enough to hold each other. Swim, get away from each other.
doing like a step, and then we're leveling this out and do some steps right here between these rocks. Come down in to here. Be a nice enclosed swim hole all the way down. Screened off and everything. Nice 10 by 10 area. So we'll do that step like to right there. So digging this down flat, like this rock that's here is going to be our step way in. Allow the tree grow up. We're going to net this off. We're going to have steps coming in this way, steps coming down. This is going to be stepped out, tiled, and so forth. Or you can just step down into the water and swim.
It's definitely as hard as it looks and as fun as it looks. Have fun.
Well, just learning how to do visualization on steps, so forth. Easier and hard and easy. It's all about being childlike. 2 Corinthians in the garden. Talk fair, everybody. Got that situated pretty quick. Squirt gun action. Till we get the real splashes, you know what I'm saying? We're going to incorporate a little seating area right there. You sit by yourself. You sit right between the trees, but put a little thing right there. You can put your tea and so forth. But I don't want to put a solar collector in the tree where we can do hot water into it in the wintertime. Cold water. Hot water hot tub. 50 star. So this section. But this guy coming out the bottom of the steps has urinary coming out of the room. It's gonna be that big. Cut back the blackberries more. Tuck bear. Making progress. Let's see what happens when I take my phone off airplane mode. But that won't be too little. I'll get done with this. Don't feel like stressing over this stuff. Enjoy myself and with my wife. Step. So right here now, got it broke up. I'm taking this as for a second and shovel it out. Get a spot to chill right there. Belly's chilling on her step. Switching it to a leisure spot. And we gotta do the steps up and steps that way. But I gotta dig down another 5 feet. Getting this situated over here. And then going backwards. Tuck there. Just found deep down. I was throwing pieces at Abuela. I found this rock that was down here. And threw this piece at her. And as you see, it's some lightning strike to a tree. Not the tree that's there, but a tree from a long time ago down in here. And the white clay. And the remnants of it. The redwood. See the bark?
Yeah. See the levels.
You see the plasma. Where it's solidified, fulguritic, the clay soil. Self-organization, but you only see it in plasmoidals in nature.
Yep.
Ooh, blast in our water hole. That's right there. I was saying, dude, that's trippy looking. Because the color of this red It looked like brick. Right here's where I found it. Two. Oh, this right here.
Yeah, be careful right there.
That's
all down here then.
So this hard part that I've been hitting. Yep. That's the other side of the big chunk.
Oh, right here too.
That I'd tossed at you.
Behind
Been
this
in
rock.
the ground. This clay. Yeah, so it followed it in the vein. Yep, that big old piece. Wow, the center's crystallized. It must have got struck high in the tree for it not to be completely vaped. Wow. Nice. The energetics in our water. Talk there.
It must be a certain...
I always end up finding fulgurites for some reason. The first time on the property, I found the 90-foot vein that I dug out. And I found some more. One piece. Plasma there. The shockwave L.E.N.R. Talk there. So much proof. What are other people doing? I don't know, but I know what I'm making. That's why they keep taking my stuff down. Well, and on that note, we're gonna call it a day. Go up there and
Do some off-grid smoothing.
make some smoothies, banana smoothie and blackberries. No, blueberries. And connect to the internet and see what goodies they bestow upon me now. Made some good way. We came from right here to right there. And some Mondo 4 humongous ass rocks in that area right there. Just gotta get to right here down to the clay and section it off for like a kid's area to, and then that's just going down another 5 feet. Talk there. Oh my everybody. Right. Lifting periscope up and seeing what YouTube Yousteal responded. This morning. Seeing the analytics.
That's cute.
L.E.N.R Plasma Transmutations. What? So I'm at 1100. So somehow, yeah, like I said, the analytics is crazy. So something about that video. People are watching. The one with my brother For some reason, there's a lot of views. The family. Because the other part of the video was taken down. The cyberbullying one. Is the other part of this video.
Yep, the one that you're screenshotting the conversation.
16 views. For some reason. Here it tells me only 7. But,
That's nice.
views.
So I sent my brother, we sent this video, but I also sent him a picture telling him that I was sending him a balance, you know? And he said something about, we sent this video, and then he said, I got it. How did my balance go? I like that. So I'm going to scan him and give him a devolution since he's asking. And see how he feels. Because last time he was like, can you turn that shit off? Because it's like 2 in the morning and I'm awake and I want to go to sleep.
Channel page is just interesting. It's at 5.1. What's going on?
Channel?
Yeah. Still the same on male and female. Iraq. United States. Still no response from these people. Still nothing back. What's this? Beautiful day.
Beautiful. I mean, look at our faces. We're like...
Look at this beautiful plasmodial light striking the ground.
We have found plasma on red dirt, not on soil. Now we have found plasma on bark.
Fusing the wood. And then on the back, this is the front. Alright, found 90-foot vein. I got all of it here. That's just pieces of that show, but anyhow. Talk beer. Don't know what to walking on the back from that thing. I'm gonna take some shares. Play some games. Contemplate. Bring a bunch of white clay. Once I get to start to upload again, I'll be doing these agate geodes, turning them into beautiful plasmodial fulguritic shockwave lanolin healing tools, KELEA water generators, and so forth. And so I'll continue to see what they're going to take up and take down. This is malarkey, man. Be at the 12-hour difference. Most people are coming in on 8 o'clock in the morning. So secondary onslaught for today commences. See what dumbass shit they send me when I get out of this. It's crazy. Do some prayers and zikrs for those probabilities of those that keep messing with the channel in the sense of where they stay, the demographics of something of their own choice and accord and affiliations would cause happiness. Engage. Fire. Still no response from these people. Somehow analytics is still at the same number. views. This one got those 26 views in its first day. No, nothing. That beautiful lady's tired. She made together some Porsche. I got the skillet going. So, chop there. Moving line. Blessings to you and your family. To all. And to imagine finding a plasmoidal discharge. Clean it off with water tomorrow. Still have wood. I have crystal. Nuclear being melted like how I do. Amazing. Talk there. Biomagmatics. I go. Vibrational booger. Dikr. Not mimic, but be that which will preserve the nature. Allah's mercies will give you a succor. Your Alif. Find its Zahir so you can change the intrinsic rattle and get Lenr. Still nothing from Yousteal. Talk bear. Should put it into that stupid shit they were doing. Inshallah. Nothing that they can complain about. Do. Only thing that they were doing there too was my stuff that has to do with Sufism. Showing truth about KELEA Dikr. Still nothing yet. Yousteal. Videos that they go into trying to take down. I'm going buffer? That's crazy. Make some space. Talk there. Doesn't make no sense. I got 5 gigs free. What are they doing on my phone? Funny. That's crazy. I wake up to an uneventful goofballness. Inshallah. So the first weaponized drone has killed someone today. I remember in Venezuela, using its AI. World is speeding up. Be careful, folks. Your phones and other things may get target. Let's change and affect the sensor and so forth. Wow. Still no response yet from YouTube. Let's see the view. Anything's changed. It just hasn't gone up over 1100. That's crazy. Interesting. Something's up. Shouldn't this change to 6 day? Smoke a spliff, do a prayer, and go to sleep. Love and light, everybody. It's noon time on the other side of the world. First time it's ever coming this time. Sound like you did out of your sleep. Let's put the periscope up and see what's the damage for the night. Starlink. Let's see, shipping. Nothing from Yousteal. That'll be the first time in 19 days I've made it through with no fucking bullshit. Crazy. Right? The first time waking up, and today's what? June 1st? My channel came back online on the 10th. It's 11, 12 days. I've had 25 strikes. That's crazy. So they're stating that all last night I've only had 13 views. So baffled how 4 days ago I had 1,048. Yep. The Iraqi person and quiche person. They're just going through stuff trying to see what's in there to try to get me in trouble. Ain't got nothing except for what I feed you, fool. You understand? 3 videos on top. One that's been looked at 9 times, the other one 3, other one 2. Just scanning the quiche plasma and saying what it was for. And then Milana. Every other video has 1. I know who you is. Can you stop that for a second? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't have anything labeled that. Except for the second video. The other 3, I have no idea. Subtitles, yep. I know who it is. English subtitles just popped up, 0.02. And the only videos getting seen are the one, and you ain't speaking English. And America's at 19%. India's at 51. And subtitles is only 0.2. And the videos you're looking at got my teacher and other stuff in them. Even the ones now. I know who you are. That's why I said, leave me alone. Stop the violence, y'all. I did Dikr for your ass last night. Enjoy your life. That's where you live at. Probabilities of shit happening to you happen concurrently all the time. So when I had the wrong things going to her. That's what I think is beautiful. It's locked. What's the video mostly seen? Locked. You ain't watching. You ain't watching shit. I'm gonna say punk ass. I want your punk ass to see it. So, what's the #1 video at the top? One that I made private. Why? Because yesterday, what'd they do? Got me for it. How is it #1 video when it's supposed to be what? In the thing right now. Because they still haven't given me a rebuttal for it. What's the video about?
Good morning, brother. Back on the 25th. Listen to this fucking guy's shit, cause dude's shit.
Right? But how is such? Well, it's private. But still, I went and changed it to private. While it's still up for pending. But remember, this is supposed to be whatever. But how is this here? In the #1 video. You understand? #1 video getting seen, hell. Excuse me. In the last 48 hours. The other day, they had it taken down. And I had to rebuttal it. If you guys remember in the video, in the other video. It'd be the 3rd time that I've had to do this on this guy. They've done COVID medical information, spam, cyberbullying. I'm like, what?
Back on the 25th, they took down the whole English one.
Like the whole video. Have you finished it, or
No.
you keep doing it?
No, I'm right now doing it. That's why I asked if you could turn it on.
It's a continuation. I didn't know if you have finished it.
No,
Yes,
that's it's continue.
continuation. It's continuing.
On this, it's an hour long. They only did it. Ooh, they took it down. They took down the Arabic one. They took down all the key stuff. Interesting. They took my video down.
Took their video down.
That wasn't my... That's crazy. They took the video link down that I sent to Sylvigger. January 30th.
They posted some shit on Facebook on the 25th of January.
It wasn't my video, it was their video.
Other day, this was blocked and done. I want you to block all my stuff.
Do it and secure for you.
We'll talk about this doing zipper. Being here in America, and different. Screenshots, information.
This brother, we helped him He's in Pakistan. We helped his wife conceive a child. They weren't able to have a child. It's the third time I've uploaded it.
What's at the end of it that they don't like?
Can't wait till I'm done. I gotta secure the outside.
9-6 for Glocks, cause fiends hitting up blocks with street sweep. Bless myself when I want to move to the streets. Something I learned in school. Also, this man on shit for the peace. True that. Only one.
Shoot it. Makes you ask yourself how. Got 11 views. Ow. Time views 4810. Give us .30th. It's all on this day. Spent last night.
The night before. What are you waiting to John?
So subscribers, 0 subscribers. Director unknown. It had to be from email. Or not email. Link. For them to see it since it's been privatized. Oh, yeah, 11 people, huh? On this thing, it shows me 9. See, everything has 1, except for that one on the top. It's the very top one. It has 9 or 11 views. Next one is 3, and then 2. And then it goes Milana, my teacher. I'm like, yeah, I got your Panner, dude. Five views 3 times. All been within the last couple. Because you're going through my stuff trying to figure out, see stuff that you could try to fucking mess with my channel.
In lab. 7:31, 2:22 p.m. Probation tomorrow. We'll see what goes on. Blessings, Sarah Gibby. Thank you for telling Sister about the healing effects of that bottle helping you. Sister came with her mother today. And inshallah, my wife is able to help her. If not, after probation, I'm able to help her if they don't lock me up. I've left breadcrumbs for my wife to understand, and she has a lot of work to do to figure out and scan all the things. So, this container here, this has what I'm going to buff down and program. What Ernesto Rocco put on his knee. In his testimony, in his video, he talks about. I shut down all reactors, except for a couple. I'm gonna do 2 more pulls. Very interesting. These guys are in here. In the lab, 22619. Brother Ned Shed had asked us to do
What's number 3?
a compatibility
Reversing the
test
damage done by Keith's made
between
products and
him
other plasma tools
and
is
several
man-made.
devices. To do
Man had
such,
done
we had to
himself.
do
Link
a
statement to
baseline
people's
scan
nasty plastic
by
GANs and
vitality
tools they sell.
and biofield scan. These were the results.
This is the first sheet,
This is before they started getting
and in this sheet we can see all the different systems that we have gone through. On the first system that we had scanned is the biofield system, which gives us an amplitude reading of 72.9. So here we're going to go to the second part of the scan when we go in depth into the biofield system, and we have scanned for his physical vitality, etheric vitality, his emotional vitality. You can see a quantitative jump in his emotional vitality, mental vitality, and overall vitality. Scanning on his chakras, we can see his crown center. So again, all these are positive tunings, and we're going to be focusing or paying more attention in the ones that the amplitude reading is below 80. So his brown center as center of innate intelligence and inner wisdom, but also his endocrine system. This is a center that controls the endocrine system. So that's already showing below 80 at 77.4. So it follows the throat.
Ask yourself why they take it away. My channel for 357 days. No excuse. It disappears May 17th to May 10th. Suggested videos. YouTube search. Y'all searching for stuff, but you ain't gonna be able to see my things other than what I feed you. That's bullshit these fools is doing. Keep my information up. Idiots taking my channel down and still have the information up.
إلا في غرور أمن هذا الذي يرزقكم إن أمسك رزقه بل لجوا في عتو ونفور أفمن يمشي مكبا على وجهه.
The story of the Chilean miners. You gotta tell Samina, if she watches this one longer than 3 minutes and 42 seconds, soon they'll get past the prayer and it's in Spanish. As I sent her the Chilean miner thing. And I'm looking at only one view on it in the last 48 hours. Which would have been her. Somebody else is looking at this except for the weirdos. But be it that I sent it, the link to her. And she just said thank you. This reminds me I need a center link showing you doing the backhoe. But anyhow, first morning waking up without no bullshit, man. Shit coming in clusters. Crazy. It's like on our business. 46 views it got in the first couple of days. And now nothing.
Yeah, it just like goes frozen. It happens to me with my Instagram posts and every fucking post and shit that I do.
That's crazy.
It just gets like, frozen.
Her thing hasn't got any views in 2 weeks. Another one 46 views in the first couple of days and then nothing. It's pretty interesting. Go through and do the videos. Down here, I'll show the plasma being fused and so forth. You see it's blocked over here. Didn't even count a time. My brother had seen it. But anyhow, let's see if I get the information out there to show people. You can melt glass and metals and crystals together.
These weeks, honestly, I promoted like a paid post on Instagram. Maybe 500 people, but over 100,000 people, over 500 people, and then the next day there's like 2 views and stuff, you know, and there's like there's a blockage. There's definitely a blockage. So yesterday I was like, okay, I'm gonna put a budget of $50, pay for the promotion, and see actually how many people get to see in a promotion supposedly sponsored pay thing that I target my audience and see what the fuck is going on, because it's like, this is kind of ridiculous.
See.
Like, you have your case on YouTube, I got all my case and the shit that I've been trying to promote too, you know, and it just don't seem to get to for some reason. There is like a bias and a blockage and stuff on the visibility.
Your last video you uploaded has off-grid in it, and I'm surprised in 2 weeks it has no views. Your other one has been stuck at 46 for a week and a half. Change and make this for kids. Age requirement group thing.
Pseudomorph collection. Place soil sand, heat it up the way nature does. And watch it stack itself. Make exogenic plasmodial crystalline structures. What does your plasma make? Other than Jim Jones Kool-Aid. That doesn't eradicate or do nothing for Wuhan virus. But you dumb motherfuckers are still drinking it. Oh, Quiche Space Program, the inventor of the COVID-19. Idiots drinking that shit, spraying it everywhere, putting it in the food. That's why all the meat packing places are getting infected, people. It's coming from China and Iran and Russia and Brazil. Feeding the animals and giving it to the produce is why people are getting sick. But anyhow, keep drinking that Quiche Space Program Kool-Aid and spraying it around everywhere. Just helping kill humankind off. And don't do shit. It's not plasma. Don't do this to things. Because only plasmodiols make plasmodiols. So, wake up, kids. It's called Trial by Stone, motherfuckers. Wake up. Trial by Crystal. If you're supposedly making plasma, then it should be able to take fucking dirt and turn it into crystal. Like this is. Like lightning does. Because it's a plasma. Right? Keep drinking that Kool-Aid. Stupid motherfuckers. You're killing off the world and the motherfucking human genome. And some bullshit that can't do this to clay. But remember, we're clay. Clay evolves. Crystal. Anyhow, keep drinking the Kool-Aid. Are we gonna keep making this? And showing. Building off-world and in-world. Yo, with your little metals and so forth, and understand it's a crystal, or even how to evolve dirt into a crystal, or a crystal back in the dirt. Love and light.
Oh. That's a change. That's a change of that. Where'd that one go for that? Huh.
Elements. What do you see when lightning strikes the ground? Lightning didn't strike the ground to make this. From clay, I made it. All this beautiful crystalline structures. Beautiful exogenic. Clay soil. Pieces. Pseudomorph plasma crystal created from my plasma from red coils clay. Keys methods. Those white crystals are called teeming. Rare earth element that only happens when lightning strikes clay soil. The lightning didn't strike clay soil. My plasma from my reactor. Redox chamber. Yeah. Working on a piece right here. You see this side is clay, and this side has been pseudomorphed on the top. You can see that L.E.N shockwave blaze. Only seen when lightning hits things. Generate that much power without electricity. was just dirt. Taken with an EP5 mirrorless Olympus camera and 60mm macro lens. A couple of spots I gotta hit with the plasma torch again. Make sure it's all crystal. This is what it looks like when lightning does it naturally. Clay soil, fulgurite. Nice line. So this amazing dance etching. Self-organization I described when I was 17. My plasma pseudomorph collection. Made today, 18th, 12.618, June 18th. Amazing feeling from these. HHo device, but I don't use sodium chloride. And I use my plasma that I create. That makes plasma. Excuse me. It makes more plasma. It evolves red clay, add it on into crystal. Quiche method, all organic crystalline things, as always in our shop. Yeah. These guys self-organize, make glow sticks glow without being broken. Supposed to be amorphous, but they stack themselves in the structures, as you see. Otherwise, it takes lightning striking clay to get those white little crystals. Those white little crystals are everywhere from my process of evolving at such high energy level that my plasma and GANs create. I actually make GANs, gas in a solid state, which is trapped in the bubble with silica. Reminds me of like mahogany obsidian, the black and reddish brown. Amazing evolving crystals inside the crystals, and then welding them together. Only actual real plasma, which the space program's not doing, are its leans. trial by stone. Can't get that with a blowtorch. Love and light.
That's amazing pictures you got there.
Data issues.
I'm like, wow, dude.
I'm glad I looked at it. Because that was one of many. I wonder if the other piece that you throw at me also had it, the two that you threw at me together.
Let's see, all those pieces had.
Shockwave lamella. And how, like, what conditions exactly had to happen for it to happen at that, like, thickness of, like, a hair, like, and not nowhere else? Because that's what lamella kind of means, too. It's like a thin layered.
See.
Like the epidermis, kind of like a thin top layered. But what conditions are happening just there, not in the whole rest of the wood.
Why they have that crystallization? Where we found that big grub. It's like cicadas, what they're feeding off of. This only has 3 views. It's fucking crazy. This is all sand. Melt the crystals together, folks. Think about this. I even have live videos of me showing this, but Yousteal and good old Fakebook took it down.
Done with it. Ground down crystal. Plasma epicness. I got a spot right there, so I got heat. Melted down shungite quartz and all kind of crystals. Yeah. Brought to you only by Love, Energy, and Blessings. And my mind. True plasma crystals made by true plasma. Evolving quartz and glass. Simple clay dirt.
What you guys got?
Maybe we can send some of your videos to Vicente and see if they would, you know, things like that or whatnot, see if they let them through once his channel established. We use Vicente's channel like a smoke to get through the kids and show them. See?
Brother Jeremy said, it may be the camera or me, but it seemed as though I could see an energy field of sorts streaming off your creations. Incredible work, brother. Salute.
What? Holy shit, so we are in Yuba County.
What, 20% tax rate?
So Redwood cities are almost all at 10% in sales tax. So meaning that whatever you go by, before we were at 8.25 in Marysville, whatever you go by, it's almost a 10% added to it on the tax. San Francisco County, City of Union, the Union City in San Francisco, from 975 to 1075. The whole city of San Francisco, Alameda, Albany, Emeryville, Hayward, Newark, San Leandro, all went from 975 to 1075. It just got so expensive.
The fleecing of America.
Everything that you're gonna buy it's gonna have a 1% or 1.25% more tax to it. Plus, price is rising too, like they said last night on the news.
They say inflation, but it's not inflation.
And they said, who we're gonna pay for that shit? Corporations?
That's the taxes.
It's the fucking taxes. Look at that.
That's the taxes. It's the people paying the taxes. Getting fucking hoodwinked, dude. Getting hoodwinked. What the hell is that? It just showed that I had an email and it disappeared. That's crazy.
Just got the base done. What? That was ground down crystal. And this guy goes on the top. What? Yeah. Plasma makes amorphous stuff do that. Beautiful plasma art. Structure your water, structure your environment. Yeah. Still gotta do the other side. Down underneath. Ground down crystal and tile mixed together. Gotta heat it up. Amazing. Melt it all together. Add orange kyanite and titanium and many other crystals. Yeah. Epicness. Go take a bong hit. Set it down. Smoke. Good things. Secure the base and do some crazy designs. Yeah. Where this guy goes in. A few smaller welds. Plasma art. Ground down crystals. Shockwave align the lines. Melting tile into glass, make it look like mold white. Ha! Very clay slow. Plasma making plasma. Crystals from real ground down crystals. Love and light, everybody. All from ground down and broken crystals. Gotta finish the bottom.
beginning, huh? This has good historical stuff, especially with how much development we've done. Well, they're getting her chip on. But as you'll see, our Harbor Freight monocrystalline solar panels, the polycrystalline one left that we found when we were coming up to see the property for the first time.
Well, they're doing their thing at the chipper. Open the driveway up more. On this side. Bring in the backhoe. Break the backhoe in tomorrow. Campsites, structuring garden. Ration time.
Over 1,000. Still no response from Yousteal. Still no response from Yousteal. And no bullshit today. Because what did I got? Stuff that it does red peeling. showing them the fakery of the shit they drinking and falling and bullshit. Show me something alive. Like people use it, like, oh, you show the buffer and you do your code to your phone and you do this and this and this. Yeah, but I also show you something live, dude. I show you live, unedited. There ain't no mess ups when my shit blows up on me and everything else. You get to see what happens. There ain't nothing. This ain't no fucking deep fake shit. It's real, dude. So explain to me how. Because remember, we was watching the video the other day, and what video did they take now? Hello? That's what I'm going through and say, wait a minute. I know where the original that is. Now they had the title to some shit trying to get me for shit. And then age restricted it, and then did it again. And then age restricted it where I showed you the other day, where I can't appeal it. And I'm like, what the hell in it needs to be age restricted? Because they tried to hit it with sex nudity. What the fuck? Like the thing with fucking L.E.N.R. Your computer put out less than that. Your MacBook Pro, where the fuck that thing is? On the fucking EMF reader. That's all I was asking. The people that are electric savvy and all the stuff that you've listened to or blanked out or ignored from me. If that's on a fucking 2-pound piece of shungite, type 3, electricity going through it. Positive, how come it ain't going off? There's electricity going through a plate, and it's sitting there, got the third thing on top in there, and there's electricity going through it. There's a whole lot of EMF going through there because it's fucking static, right?
Yep, seems not to. Up to the reader.
With over 1,000 mics, kill you if I wanted to.
Every video I got showing how that gold was made with the Marcel Fogel tachyonized 18-sided motherfucking crystal, they took it away.
See all that?
This is a red thing.
Better work on it. It's their perception we're driving right now. You quiche lemons and you quiche people drinking the Kool-Aid and shit. We don't know how to make nothing. You look back, you'll see you've been drinking and making the same shit for a while now. But before they didn't drink it, now y'all dumb motherfuckers drink it and you're dying. And you don't see nothing on the news, you don't see nowhere showing that it's curing shit. You don't see anybody doing what I'm doing. You just hear my verbatim being used by Keisha in a fucked up manner to trick you stupid fucks.
And my buddy's like,
It's alright. Natural selection, baby. Natural selection. I will count my stage 4 sarcoma. You understand?
Tyler's like, is that in the store, bro? Like, yeah, everything is for everybody to feel. That does give me goosebumps.
I want to make plasma. Give a fuck about my.
Give a fuck about anything else.
I don't ever get to make my plasma. I'm always busy doing other shit.
Take a year break again.
Watching idiots try to copy my work.
So here I'm back again.
Plasma.
And you're trying to take my shit down.
Everything that I am. What plasma is able to do. True plasma.
So what is that right there, kids? That is the absolute gravity. Right? That's the absolute gravity to determine mole weight for colloidal solids for gold, silver, so on and so forth. It's absolute gravity. It's keen on understanding is KELEA, or the molecular, say, negative or positive spin that it will have if you're creating. Very important, especially if you're using zinc like those tools are, because there's only in very special situations can you create a positive zinc ion. Otherwise, it's always a negative zinc ion hungry.
When the meditation tools be, everybody let that thing.
Explain that, kids. Come on, children. Well, I can tell you how it works. Come on, scientists. Quiche Lenr. Quiche don't even explain and know how to do it. All he does is copy my fucking words. Copying somebody's words is easy to do, but copying the works is not. Because the filter of the man's soul, the soul of the man is the filter.
Or woman.
Excess heat out this. It's crazy, kids. So anyhow, as you see, that thing's running active. So
And it's running zero.
that will. Fifth reactor. All of them are in resonance.
And somehow, they're all along, but none of them is tripping today.
All I know about how fighting this motherfucking COVID and other bullshit that's fucking up this love. Preparing these stupid fucks for years, but you never listen.
My fuel,
You might know that.
my fuel is up. It's been up.
Grinding down for the year
Over a year old. I said, shotgun, wow!
6 hours.
You gotta figure out what I got up.
6 hours, you gotta put the shit on.
This is before the Lenr thing that you like. But afterwards, they're saying, what? It takes us how long to make this shit? Well, I'm going, what the fuck? Look what I'm doing.
Fucking smash. The one from the outside.
Yeah, we're
Like some funky ass motherfucker you guys heard that my shot tried to say. All you learned was weaponry, bruh. You don't learn the healing side. All I learned was weaponry, but I'm showing you the healing side of my weaponry to show you it is that the healing side you think you're using from the Quiche Foundation is the weaponry side of it. Poor white motherfuckers ain't getting, you think they are, but you're being mind controlled and stating that they would do to you. Well, it shows you to put your kids outside and use the shit from yet. You can't put it in your house. Because that's scientific research.
Now they're drinking it.
You went from 1 cup to 50 cup. So now there's 6 and 7. Never no live videos. Never nothing showing you truth. Bullshit. Squiggle drawings. Squiggle drawings. So many ways.
We do squiggles.
You know.
One whiteboard that can be drawn so many
Observational words in your brain, motherfucker, and actually use some fucking terms that are of science that mean something instead of and mathematics and Newtonian physics, which is not new. It's not new.
Damn, you're not space.
Doing such in my positive. guys are messing around making quantum dots and so forth. Trying to make big things better like that. You get your another way to get that way. That's blows my mind up. Loving that idea.
So many videos I still have on USB. So much information. I still haven't seen none of you fucking L.E.N.R HHo, Mr. Messiah, show you anything.
Ready to know how that be fast. Guys online, their stuff, those GANs and other things like that. That video, they shoot their stuff, comes up with radiation on it.
Gamma radiation, all kind of shit. Oh, he speaks on it.
They're hot, boy. So it wasn't a gimmick or a trick.
Repeat and show me. Come on, copy that, kids.
It's all about that magnetic stuff coming off.
Copy that, keys, people.
Deuterium and the tritium to refract properly.
Right? Because I make my own tritium and I make my own permeoelectric membrane. Then infuse it into the silica glass while you see that beautiful electrostatic inductive repulsion of the photonic light that emits, where I'm able to melt shit that y'all motherfuckers can't even fucking touch. Do this year with a pico laser.
Here's you some water.
With a laser. Pico second. Finally got lunar reactions outside and cold fusion. But actually hot fusion. Mix of the two. Lost reception. Caterpillar. Massive Jackson Earth managed to build a dam, baby. When Abuela went on her trip.
Shit's just been started.
Got the energy going into the house.
Semi-coronal mass ejection. It's about to strike at midnight. Maybe a little bit sooner, but I already feel the difference.
Started making things that I can block out, stuff like that, and the pave paw, and RSC5, energetics, and other things. We're here in a straight bubble. The house off of it, energizing the whole block and city, so I pushed away that motherfucking cloud I was trying to fucking slip us out like rats.
7 kilowatts.
Yeah. So much power is traded. 8,000 watts, 800 watts. Plasma batteries. My whatchamacallit was going backwards. Shooting straight into the power grid.
Definitely. Can feel that.
And their little maggrav units that they were trying to copy off of this time. Still ain't been up.
I feel like the sun was harder than it should be.
You're going through the same shit right now, kids.
Going into the H2 to H3 to H4.
Alright. Like we're doing right now when we melting the crystal together.
Visualize it as healing.
Energetics.
That it's in you, that
Get
it's
transmuted.
with your higher good.
Like my wife said,
Looking down.
it's straight. Transmutes, phosphorylates to the water in your body.
Standing still.
Kills you. Working on
making a sensor with the magnetron.
Oh, we made it to the
Exactly, know exactly.
production into the new service. He
He
says it's not a hobby no more, this is a job. And so he explains on how the pandemic hit him and his business of the hosting and whatnot. Depending on the tourism and whatnot, and so how he conveyed to going from 2 flights to 16 and visioning to have 50 by the end of the year. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, heavy side action and it stops. It stops showing you the pointing teeth trajectory of potentiation.
Charge electrified.
Putting this, liquefying it, putting it in there.
Now I'm taking that without liquefying. I'm
with those
using it
guys.
as a fuel.
They're selling GANs of stringing, but it's black. Their GANs of stringing doesn't even have the Krez effect, which liquid stringing before I get it to that has a Krez effect of green.
The MP3.
So I have no idea what they're doing.
We don't know what the fuck they is doing.
This, if you understand how carbon is done and how you can plasmodal it, is you unchain the dodeca pentamer. You unchain the carbon atom on the fluorine, and you get it to where you can encapsulate gases and other things.
It rearranges, it makes interesting hydrate carbon.
You never see anything, as you see. As you get into the range frequencies, it was like I showed you in the first video. That, when you zoom into it, for like such new complex, like the Pavlov.
We'll be starting a jar.
This dude. Be aware of all the people around here all whacked out and shit. There's only two things in the world.
Now there's more. Why?
That's what I was showing.
Space Force.
This camera. This to my forehead. Zooming in. Using my gifts and my scalar wave oscillator plates that I have that I've created. Zoom in really good. And see what's going on in the light and so forth in life.
She likes blind man.
These guys' energetics is out like such, like these bottles. Interacting with your interstitium, neuronic species, and biological modulation.
I teach you everything
Also,
I know.
key to making these things, if you wish to pay attention, is the frequency in which the plates vibrate, because you're doing a sound healing. And you wish to get the hydrogen models to go to where you have good surface plasma resonance.
My refractory
And how you do such, you can get the teal to red gold, if you're into that. I'm more into the archaea that eat the electricity and shit it out. They're the sentient ones that I grew that worm.
They're the ones that cure
Very
COVID,
interesting.
sarcoma, and sarcoidosis.
Life in itself, low energy nuclear reaction.
But I'm just a dumb motherfucker that knows how to talk to these
These
things.
guys here doing reentrainment.
And nobody likes to talk to. Or
My
listen.
mom, type 1, and type 3 is sober.
You're all gonna fucking die.
Fratricide. Good serpentine mix. You know, they say Precambrian life started in serpentine beds. That shed points. That is syntagnocide and serpentine.
This thing makes a microtubules in your brain.
There's
Long-
two blends.
An idiot that's taking out so many people. Takes it
1
over.
second, please.
Inhibits those archaea from communicating with each other between your gastric and your mind. Aqueous solution. target phosphorylations. You grow the proper biomes for it to peripherate through your body and get
Different archaea that are in here, you have Infusio chaos worms, and a new subspecies that was found in 1982 in Russia.
Several other protozoas that we've been able to classify. Myself on the side, I've been classifying.
They were sub-classified. They're not part of the Infusio chaos spectrum.
Pay attention, you dumb motherfucker. That's what I've been trying to help you with. You just might survive this bullshit.
I'm gonna try growing some in some motor oil and see if they'll eat it.
Done it, babe.
Mix it with moldavite, poolsite.
What I've been doing here lately.
So you can be made to get a vaccine.
These reactors.
For a job. It's not even.
See if we can get a tritium loose.
Imagine
Hit
if I
the
had a
fire.
lab
These ones like we've seen in the picture.
and a bunch
It's
of
very
women
interesting.
sending money like
Have a crazy spirit to
She
them.
licensed until
No, well,
2023.
I should have died from HERS, but I guess because of my overactive resistant and sarcoidosis.
Underneath the normal life.
was able to fight with
Low sodium count because I don't have sodium or salt in my diet. It's very interesting.
all this has been documented. My wife's and such. That I no longer have the bullshit they diagnosed me with.
The other thing is, the ammeter. Remember, it was 18.8 volts at 0.76 ions. It's going down. Now it's calibrating back up.
If you breathe on it, it's gonna change it. How is that? The ion.
Depending on what I breathe out, it's potentiated or with a prayer, it will go down or up.
Light.
Or
Different
say if you burn
waveforms of light.
sage.
Different intensities of micronanometers of laser.
We're in Palo Santo, it goes down because the ion factor in it. Everything is hidden.
What are you kids paying attention? No, you just try to copy and you fucking hurt yourself.
Code breeding.
When I say everything,
Primordial.
for some reason you just don't hear it.
When Angel burned his eyes
And
out.
you show up all fucked up because you're trying to copy some shit, and then you go to Quiche and go, oh my god, and you drink the Kool-Aid and then you're fucking brainwashed.
Placebo fulgurite. Natural form of ATP and other things like that.
I'm sorry if I speak like this, but
The interesting,
it's sad.
life that grows in there. It's one of the reasons why they're gonna have problems on Mars if they hide it.
You keep wasting your money saying we going there, but they breeding them new.
There's a type of fungal archaea that eats aluminum.
They're bringing the new people already. Paying for the way for the new people to go.
Come into the shop. Teach you guys how to do this. We got many videos, hours with the macro lens up close. It's really interesting, the folding. So like the black hair, you have the carbon nanoparticles organizing themselves. So,
It's like when the flame hits it. Only person in the world to liquefy shungite and recrystallize it back up.
Yeah, set it up.
What?
plasmins of this.
But nobody want to listen to me.
Very interesting. So I'll show you something.
Only person in
Difference
the world
between
doing
plasma and
it. And I ain't
resonance.
speaking for my ego or
Why
my
you see
ass.
them is because of the electrostatic charge that hits the center of them because they're dipole. Like you're seeing with the way that I charge that. The center positive is dipole. People that don't understand that don't have to spend billions of dollars and take our money. But anyhow, that does as such. See how the light, I don't know if you can catch it, how the light actually shines on the outside of the glass through the can. person you can see it, but what you see is the light being refracted around the bottle through the bottom of the glass, but in person, what you see is the outside of the glass lighting up like a flashlight and then refracting off the GAN and back at you. It's quite interesting. Beautiful feeling. Nice long look. Put your hand up. Alright, look at display.
Man. So they have it.
Like Vicente, I had to cut some shit
over.
out because Vicente's like cussing. Oh, like, dude, you shouldn't be talking like that. I gotta tell him. Just in little things, like instead of saying like this is a mess, he's saying like this is a fucking mess or things like that. And I'm like, dude. The paperwork and got everything official of the land.
Top here.
And papers. He got papers. The escrow papers.
There's a boiler on the backhoe.
Oh yeah, send me that.
Send that to sister. See here in the conversation, these beautiful women had never seen nobody do that in their country. And grandma's the first person in her lineage to do such.
And she works in a pretty rural area, so if there was to see some people working tractors, they'll be there too.
Okay.
People down there are too busy raising their kids, too.
Our first time running this thing. Oh, case to case. Here we go. As you hear in the video discussion the other day with our sister-in-law, it was kind of crazy because we just got this thing. I still need to work on the engine and everything. And, yeah. First couple minutes of this video is the most I've ever driven. Backhoe, let alone this one. And it took me an hour to try to get grandma to run this son bitch. She used every season in the sun. But you know, the beautifulness about her, she got up there. After she ran the shit for like three hours, I get up on her and get her stuck. You get stuck in the dirt. Right as it gets dark. I'm like, yeah, dude. Yeah, that was interesting. Tuck break. Alright, this thing ain't got no brakes on it. And at the time I didn't realize the hydraulics was low. So man, turning this magic school bus was, whoa.
I want to get that right there, so gotta learn where to go.
That's one. She gets on it and 20 minutes in it. Okay. Oh, and as you heard, when it sounds like it's underpowered, so this guy is the throttle. 22 minutes. Just pull it down just a little bit. 22 minutes in. 20 minutes in.
Like a helicopter. An airplane.
17 minutes, I think. You get into it.
Grab that stuff with a choker and pull it out. Lift it over to the
I had
side.
to make a landing pad right there because I almost went down that road.
Choker.
In the valley that we cut out. I'm still working on.
Get down there and about that.
We're gonna have a pond.
But first, make a road. Come on, dear.
So 17 minutes and 57 seconds in. Otherwise, at 17 minutes and 58 seconds in, ends with where I just paused it. And come on, dear. Just before that, I would say, let's talking with you, try to get up on there.
Make a road. Let's choke it. Now, once all that's cut, cut and grab that stuff with the choker and pull it out. Lift it over to the side with the arm using the choker. Get down there and have about that. But first, make a road. Come on, dear. We got to learn together.
All I did was break it
I
down right there.
articulate your arm.
Together.
Like the toy that we got in the van from my childhood. From my mom's childhood. My Uncle David, rest in peace.
All I did was break that up right there. That's all I did. Trying to think. Yeah.
We're grabbing and softening this up. There's still a ledge to this, so I may have to back up and grab it. And soften it up. And grab and scoop it. I'll cut these trees up where we can drive down backwards and then come back up. And scoop and push it. The bucket. But then if you do such, then you gotta put...
We gotta do a simple title. So forth.
Hold it down. Hold it down. There you go, you got it up.
Was that a knife?
Yeah.
Oh, epic.
Bump that little handle thing next to you. On your right hand side.
Doesn't it connect it and
Bump it. Bump it down. And then put it back up.
What we can do is with the same video or something, you put a title, I put a title on different channels.
There you go.
And see if any get.
Grab it more. Do it all the way down.
What does that do?
It's what me and Dave figured out the other day. What does it do?
Puts it in gears,
Yeah.
but it didn't put enough throttle to catch the gear.
I'm not a mechanic here, right? Like, chill.
You gotta start it.
I was just putting it in
You
neutral.
see.
So what we found from reading the
When you
owner's
do
manual,
such,
you can't do
as
all
soon as you
that.
bump it, put it back up.
It's not like a
Real
car.
quick.
We were
And
trying
you'll
to
get it
drive it
wrong.
like a car, and it's wrong.
You seen me do that to get it over here. That's what I was doing.
And to get it to stop once I had it in gear, still just get it off the reverse and put it in neutral.
Yes, dear. And put your bucket down.
Okay, no,
And then put the riggers. Don't have to mess with nothing.
it tells you off.
Learn to drive the
In
truck
neutral.
for talking it
Because
out.
it sticks you.
Talk it out. Talk it out.
Which means if you disengage, it's not gonna
That's my logic, Ezekiel. That's how my brain functions. I don't know yours. I need to have a strategy of how I fucking function, because otherwise I improvise and I fuck up. I'm jumping out of that shit. It's my improvisation. Because I don't know what those shit are for. I only know myself. I jump up. I mean, the chill catcher.
Be observant. It's called the choke. That's why it says choke. Eco, okay, your observational point is...
Got it in gear still. That's why it was such a hard.
Push the clutch in, please. The clutch, because you got it.
Now you just put it in reverse.
Going forward.
They should have put it in the middle, huh?
Now you just put it all the way forward, or is it in reverse?
When you got the bucket down and you're pushing earth out the way.
But if I'm
got it
if
in
I'm in
gear,
the hill, it won't go back, so I'm cool.
It's
Lift
just
up
when
the
you.
bucket, please.
But listen what we're saying. You get
Earth out the way. Got it in
you
gear,
get irritated with me, right? So this is when I put it in the.
So
Oh
lift up the
yeah,
bucket,
for
please.
sure. That's what you did. You're mean, Ezekiel. You realize you're mean. You're like a
Push
mean
the handle
old
forward,
brother.
not
Look,
backwards.
look.
Can you just give me that? I need that. I'll get like 200 views.
Look at your face. Look at your face.
Zoom to my face.
Push the clutch in, please.
That's when
The
you
clutch.
just saturate my
Clutch, and you got it
patience.
Look at your
in
face.
gear. Going forward.
Now remember, I never run one of these some
When you
bitches,
got the bucket down and you're pushing earth out the way.
but I'm just telling you from my experience on it.
So lift up the bucket, please.
And watch your face. Listen to our conversation.
Push the handle forward, not backwards.
Okay. Since you want to be an ass, here, I'll show you. Okay. There you go.
Give it some gas.
I wrote it too, huh? Nice. Nice save.
Make stuff move, baby.
I'm a fucking hero. Look at that, Ezekiel. We're like in a pretty confined space, too. People can see the logs and everything. Haven't jumped out of it yet.
Alright, right there.
I'm saying we need to get some more done.
Yeah.
That's way past where the riggers were. If you want to come forward to about like right here. Put the middle of your big tar about right there. I'm gonna move. But if it doesn't move for you, remember. When you're not pressing the gas,
save space.
this is the gas. If it doesn't move for you,
I'm like, don't touch my handles there because I already did it. I'm traumatized. You can see my face.
move it too quick for you, give it less gas.
Now look,
You understand?
I know when you give me that look, dude, because you give me that look only in certain times, like when you told me to get out of the car and other shit like that, and things. When you start
But this is
projecting
something
that
you can't
energetic,
freak
dude.
out, and you can't freeze up on and start doing weirdo stuff. You have to have a protocol to figure it out. That's why I'm always been trying to do military shit with you of just
Do it over and over again.
do something over and over repetitively. But not the wrong stuff. Not the fear stuff. You'll get it, Bella. You taught me. You've been teaching me. Remember, your riggers were right there. Where that tree was.
I'm screen recording.
So about right there. Where that tree's coming out right there. Where your riggers
Better
are
that
right
way
there.
anyway.
You got it, Mama. Yay!
Go rinse off that crystal.
That's hilarious. We had good times, Ezekiel, huh? Some growth, working through. We have good times.
Evolution, man. That's why I get
Working
irritated that
through, talking through,
the videos.
gain some
It seems like
skills.
it's arguing and so forth, but from the beginning to the end of our stuff, it's beautiful. They'd let me post stuff. They'd have us talking like now.
Look at that professional. I said, look at that professional.
would you please give me a piece of pastry?
That's beautiful. I'll let it dry.
There you go. You good?
Wow.
Bring your riggers up.
You can see it all right there.
Your riggers.
Nice.
Up. Bring yourself up. No. Your riggers.
Yep. We should scan it, huh? See the mineral composition?
There you go.
What picture would you like?
One of the Danish ones.
Since you didn't like being bounced,
Yeah, those ones.
don't hit those
Please.
yet. Get your feet off. Since you don't like being bounced, what I'll show you is
Remember what I show you?
articulate the front bucket like such and pick yourself up and be in a 3-point stance and you won't
Thank you.
rump. Because your wheels you won't be on.
Maybe you I don't like that.
Wheels,
I'm like,
like
okay.
before. So you're not going to move like that. But if you articulate your front bucket like this, where the mouth is on the ground, which it will do, and you push yourself up, you'll be on knees and just a bucket, and you won't bounce around as much. Lift your bucket. Lift it. Lift it.
What we didn't understand it was low on hydraulics.
Stop. Now articulate the bucket.
Oh, I got it stuck when I went down here.
No. Yes. Lift yourself up a little bit. Lift yourself up a little bit. There you go. Now this is all weight on these arms in the front bucket. Make sure whenever you do this that you're only on solid ground. Or have pylons and things what we'll get for the riggers. But since you don't like bouncing, this will be your stance. You understand? But being you don't like bouncing, the wheels take the shock. Now you're gonna take the shock with the.
Till we get a seat and shit on there set up. But still, you take the shot. It's just been on my thumb for like a week. Can you get it up?
Yeah.
It's right there.
Mhm.
Here's a glass on it.
Mhm.
I've been in there for a long ass time.
Did you feel it?
No, it's just sore. Thank you.
It was a little short of plasma.
I kept feeling something like poke my hand, and then it stopped. And then another day I did it again. Lenr did it.
Nice. Really nice video.
Shoulder. Elbow. Hand. Shoulder, elbow, hand. Then secure yourself. Then secure yourself if you don't feel safe.
No, I ain't gonna do it for you. I can't. We both get messed up by the thing. You gotta figure out titles for that, Mama. It's on the business page.
Let's go. Definitely. I'll do a little shorter compilation and whatnot, like a day in the farm or a day in the.
Listen, this is such a. You running it? Still nothing from Yousteal. Light on a stick 2.0.
60 watts. There's I gotta put the refractive stuff on there.
Sterilizing the air, crystal,
Little simple battery.
and my other light on the stick. As easy as walking through.
Lights. Proper glasses. Upgrade.
We had a station when you walked in, and you had to do your hands and feet. And cleaned our air, the ground, everything. We had small miniature ones on the walls. Excuse me. Talk beer. Look at this. In the video they took him down of him tricking people, where you never see him drink the stuff.
Yeah.
And they had this 1 life, 1 cup bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Plasma. Just memory. A couple years back from 9 years ago. This person just liked it 9 minutes ago. Talk beer. June 1st, what did I find? In San Francisco, because of the 75th anniversary of the Golden Gate Bridge at the time. And my writings for the Venus eclipse. Intrinsic. I found a piece of fulgurite on the beach.
Wow.
June 1st. I'm gonna find another piece. And you know, on this day, this is the day that I got that bit of the copperhead. And Biden brother here. And sister that reached out. Where's that took me? Where I got life flighted to UMC. Level 4 shock trauma. Where I got all the paperwork and so forth on it. Talked to the nurses and everything we used in the fighting us getting me taken away. Because you see the date? Like I do with all my stuff. Yesterday was 5/31, today's the 1st, right? Today I posted it to Facebook, but I found it on 5/31. 12.
So yesterday, as we found some plasmoidals yesterday.
Staying on track. Staying on track with the artifacts. I said I always find these things. That's what woke me up. Why when we came together, all that you seen me having was stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
10 o'clock in the morning and still no bullshit. After 12 days of this straight harassment. Man. Do the right things and so forth. Be uncylindrical. Be in the right point. Found my plasmoidal like I normally do at this time. Same day, every year, since I was a child. Talk fair. Live the life you live. Live the life you live. Make more of these. A little bit of number change finally, huh? Still don't know how those videos, those things. So just a bunch of ones on those.
He's being racist, but the man is saying, I can't talk, but I'm telling you. But because by that time the government had already made sure that he looked like a fucking watchout and built a whole personification, around character around him, then it's easy to just dismiss.
People that had jumped in bed with the Keys Foundation and fucking 1,000 Talents bullshit.
That's how you manipulate people's vision.
Yep. And then all of a sudden, hey. I'm like, give me back all my videos you took down. On Facebook and on here. Yousteal. That's crazy. So, Greece, Italy, and so forth is going to be coming here as they do the implementation. I mean, people were getting on fucking the CCP for using facial analytics and other things. But you got people that are voting in Europe and other things in the poll that say they would replace the prime ministers and others here like that. And people here with AI judges and so forth. But yet, from that poll, what are they rolling out to the fucking their borders, as you heard them state? AI lie detectors.
Yep.
AI lie
so
detectors.
now it's up to fucking AI if you can come in.
Right? Lie detector, which in a sense, you gotta, like in America, give up all your information so if you lie about something, because this thing's seeing it, right? Or are they gonna wrap it in that much? Or are they just gonna have it to where it's just, you know, watching for signs to see if you lie, or are they gonna fucking integrate it to where it's like straight anything you ask for, so on and so forth in the personal history? If you lie about something, be it that they have everything in your phone or whatnot, you know, you understand what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. But yeah, they're saying, oh, it's alright because they're using it on the immigrants, or the people that are coming in.
Stupid.
But
it was so stupid. As long as it's still them.
But what they don't understand is it's a
It'll
test. It's
trying it
it's
out.
being, yeah, it's the human trials on those that they see that
Next time they don't see you as you, they see you as a boulder, as the immigrant,
as
and they'll
less
fucking
human.
hit you with it.
Yeah. Right now it's okay because they got you in your mind thinking those people are less human and fucking you're a W.
The moment you become a threat, they'll start using it on you.
But they're testing it right now.
Of course,
Henceforth, what this person's about to say on the side, stating, yeah, it sounds all good that they're stating that they're just using it on immigrants, but you know that's just the human trials, and they'll just put it on us. So wake up and stop being fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't want to get no copyright bullshit or nothing like that.